Hey, my name is Brad Buchanan. I am the operations manager at a small outdoor manufacturer here in Salt Lake City called Flycraft. We manufacture inflatable drift boats for the outdoor industry, for fly fishing specifically, but people use them for duck hunting and various floating anywhere they want to go. We ship those all across the country and various places throughout the world as well. If you're looking to get into an operational role, some of the kind of best paths that I would recommend is just a general business. If you can focus on finance, that is a good emphasis to have. It's not a requirement, but it does help. Not all operational roles are going to have financial responsibilities, but it doesn't hurt you at all. And particularly what I do for my business is heavily financial, and making sure that we have the finances we need to purchase an order and meeting our goals. So that is helpful, but again, it's not a requirement. But general business is a pretty good place to start if you are looking for an operational type role as you go into college and as you're graduating and getting into the real world. Some of the difficulties that my role has, being a manufacturer, is we have 40 to 50 different suppliers. All of them have various lead times. Some of them have things in stock that they can get to you in 2 days. Other times they're going to be taking 6 weeks, 6 months, a year that you have to vary and make sure that all those things are lining up so that you can make a product in time and get that out to the consumer in a timely manner. And then with supply chain issues, just managing any of the things of those, like with COVID, one supplier went from 3 weeks to 9 months. So just that makes a big impact on what you're trying to do and how you're trying to manage your growth as a business. So that's something important to kind of look at. And then also one of my responsibilities is casting the vision for the business. So, hey, this is where we are today and this is where we want to go. How are we going to get there? And then just getting everybody on board with that vision and helping them understand like the importance of it and why they should and want to be involved with what we're trying to do. And then some of the highlights of my job is I really enjoy getting to work with all the different departments within our business. Are small, but helping each individual person see their real potential, what they're capable of, how they can get there, and see them grow month to month, quarter to quarter, take on more responsibility, be able to do more for the business, become more valuable, and just also see a better satisfaction within their own job. And it's, in addition to that, it's a lot of fun just making a business more profitable and doing that through scalability, efficiencies, and saying how can we do that and make it as profitable as we can with a relatively small team comparatively to most business, but still doing 3 to 7 times the amount of revenue per employee that other businesses our same size are doing. It's fun and it's exciting to use technology stacks to make that a possibility, because years ago that wasn't something that could ever happen, and now it is. And then just being able to use a product that we really love. We all fish at our business, and just being able to have something that we're excited about and can use and sell and get into a customer's hands and we know they're going to love as much as us is pretty sweet. A day-to-day kind of overview of what I do is I typically come in and I get my production team set up on what they're going to be doing for the day, how they're going to be doing it, and what the numbers they need to reach. And then I go through and run through emails and look at our e-commerce systems, our inventory systems, shipping software, and just see, okay, what's going on? Where do I need to step in? Communicating with suppliers, make sure everything's on track. And then I spent a pretty good chunk of time in project management software, just saying, okay, if this is the big goal for the business, here's how we're going to break it up into smaller tasks, and then making sure the people that are assigned that know the deadlines, know what they're doing, and then making sure those things are pushing through to completion so that we can grow and reach our revenue goals and just overall objectives as a business. And then after that, I meet with a lot of our sales and customer service, photographer, and just talk about what's going on in their world. Is there things that they need help with? Or do they meet some type of a roadblock that I can resolve? Do I need to get involved? And just understanding, kind of getting a pulse on each of their areas, and if they need help, how can I help? But then at the end of the day, I pretty much wrap up with saying, okay, like, what are those goals? How are we doing meeting them? And then what can I do to make sure that those things are happening and are moving in the right direction. And that's kind of a pretty high level overview of what my day-to-day looks like as an ops manager for a manufacturer in the outdoor industry.